People don't realize that this is a species that's under huge threat, but like huge threat globally. Without your apex species, one, the world would just be a poorer place, and two, they would have huge impacts on our natural heritage. It's not a case of anti-poaching is men on the ground with guns. Technology is there, we've got to embrace it. My name's Ben Hoffman. I work with an organisation called Raptor Rescue, which is an NPO that does rehabilitation of injured birds of prey. Vultures are the high priority right now because they're taking a thumping. Basically, throughout the whole of Africa, has had about a 95% decline in their range and population. Their digestive system is very, very powerful. They can actually eat anthrax-killed animals, kill off the virus and not get poisoned themselves. Not having them to clean up carcasses that are in the veld, wild animals or domestic animals, the spread of disease is highly possible. Until we understand the biology of these species, we cannot conserve them. We've got to understand what are the threats and what are their challenges. And the only way we can do that is with the advent of GPS tracking. The tracking devices mustn't impair their survival rate. So it's got to be well designed, have minimal impact on the bird, but maximum data collection. Our early attempts were using off-the-shelf GSM devices. We just found boxes, tried to put solar panels on them. They were huge, they were big, and they were unreliable. So additive manufacturing has just been a game changer, absolute game changer. We've gone from devices that weighed nearly 80 grams, 90 grams, down to devices that are weighing now 6 grams.
The first time I met Ben, he had actually been using somebody else to design his enclosures, and he approached me to take over the design. There was definitely potential for additive manufacturing. In fact, it was one of the more perfect cases I've come across. Some of the key criteria such as weight saving, customization are present in Raptor Rescue's projects. We can really think outside the box, so to speak, and add a lot of complexity to the design based more on functionality as opposed to how we're going to manufacture it.
We can now take data and we will get to understand what they're doing and where their threats are. So if there's poisonings, where they're going, where they're getting poisoned. Going back to the technology, we need to embrace it, but we need to embrace it carefully. But the amount of stuff we know about animals has changed dramatically in the last 5 to 10 years.
It's a huge thing to conserve our wildlife. They're always taking a backseat to all our other problems that we have in South Africa. Ben's projects and Raptor Rescue's projects have been the perfect example of what additive manufacturing can do.